Hey there, Mustangs. It is day 2 of the RISE writing test. I know I said this on the intercom yesterday, but I can't get over how impressed I was with your work on day 1 of the writing test. The way you organized your thoughts, you really built your arguments up was just so impressive. Today is day 2, and this is the last day that we're planning on the RISE writing test, but I don't want you to feel panicked or rushed. If you need more time, we will definitely work with you on that. But what you want to make sure you do is you get your thoughts down in the RISE platform. You're able to articulate, reread all of the things that you put in there, and make sure your argument addressing the prompt is powerful and is conveying what you want it to. Think of all those things your teachers worked on with you throughout the year on how to make a powerful argument, how to share evidence. Those are the kinds of things you want to make sure are in this essay that is meant to be your best work. After a year of working, this is meant to be an artifact that shows how good of a writer you have become. One important thing about the second day of the RISE writing test is you need to make sure, if you are ready to submit, that you do not submit unless your proctor is standing right next to you. Your teacher needs to be able to review, and teachers, please ask and double check and say, do you want to read it again? Do you want to check your work? Because there's nowhere to go once you're done. You might as well use as much time as you can. Your teacher will help give you the final thumbs up to be able to submit your test. Do not submit that test without your proctor right next to you. And with that, we ask you to remain seated, please. Permaneceros sentados, por favor. Keep your legs, arms, and head within the desk at all times. Do your best to show how smart you are, and enjoy the ride.
You should have found a stick of peppermint gum at your testing station. Please enjoy this refreshing treat as long as you are actively doing the tests or reviewing your questions and answers. Please make sure you keep your wrapper. When you are finished and have double-checked everything, you are ready to submit.
Your MGames personal training chart tracks your work on 4 important things: being on time, thoroughly using your scratch paper, completing and double-checking your answers, and bringing a book and reading quietly when finished. At the conclusion of today's session, your card will be stamped for as many of those categories as your proctor feels you completed today. For every stamp you earn, your name will be entered into the prize drawing at the end of the 4 weeks.
All cell phones must be kept in the cell phone pouch in the room and not in your pocket or backpack. If it is still with you, please make sure to put it in the pouch at this time.
Please remain seated during the test. If you need assistance, raise your hand and the proctor will come to you. Keep in mind, the proctor cannot help you solve, read, or explain any of the questions on your test. As always, use your scratch paper to figure out the answers or take notes on the test. Writing down your thinking will always help you do your best. Remember to use the dictionary, earbuds, calculator, and other tools given to you as well.
Make sure you do not submit your tests without your proctor standing next to you. When you're finished with your test and decide you are ready to submit, please raise your hand and the proctor will help you.
Your proctor will also remind you what your previous score was so you can beat your score for your own personal best.
Once you have finished, you will need to sit quietly and read a book. No other activities can be done at this time. You absolutely cannot disrupt other test takers in the room. For this reason, we recommend you take your time and don't rush through the test. There is nowhere else to go once you're done.